The city is a place where people come together, we exchange our perspective, we understand each other, we get in contact with each other, and in our practice we try to sort of generate these spaces of encounters. They can be meant as physical encounters, people meeting each other, but encounters are for us also this state of mind of involvement with questions. People from Hamburg call this city the most beautiful city of the world, but we don't believe that this exists or can exist anywhere, but we think it can exist wherever you search for it. So here we are in an old car repair shop where we work in. Yeah, this space is for us like the base. We conceptualize our work here, but mostly we are working in the public space with temporary furniture, which create spaces of encounter.
There also. Yeah, I think we can buy something on eBay Kleinanzeigen. Yeah, I think it needs a bit more attention, so that's why they. Yeah, but.
Right now we are 7, 8 people which make the core group. But based on different projects, we are sometimes up to 15. We don't want the core to be a group of people. We want the core to be values that we share. So we all sort of hold this frame, and this frame is always open. Coming to Hotel Solo was for us definitely a very big and important experience. From beginning on, we thought that we want to work on this like two core elements of our work: the open collective and the spaces of encounters. So that's why we decided to live and work in this space and just open up our practice to the public and invite our network to have an open laboratory for spaces of encounter.
The experience that you have being forced to walk through the door is a really strong experience. I felt yesterday.
Like if the space is like this and the wall is there, to sort of extend it to be closed here and maybe leave a little bit way here for people to go back from there.
We don't want to create a room, right?
A rat trap.
Yeah, like it would be a proper room if we close it.
The main idea is that this one room can have like different entrances that are really basically without function. So it's more like a ritualistic approach to how do you enter a room rather than a functional one. Everybody that's coming into a situation has their own perspective about stuff. So there's not this one truth about anything. And since we're trying to create different spaces of encounter, we just thought it would be like a cool idea to have this different approaches and different perspectives.
We were very inspired by the French writer Georges Perec and his book Species of Space, where he's talking about the functions of spaces and how these namings change our perception of spaces. We mostly observe and try to manifest these spaces that appear.
I rarely see the purple one in the supermarket, at least.
We're trying to make Mexican foods with all the things that we find. So some ingredients, for example, kohlrabi, we don't have in Mexico, but that's also like a really good substitute for something that we have in Mexico, which is called a jicama. So yeah, we're just picking stuff and then thinking as we go.
Encounters are for us the moments of involvement, when we get involved with other people. As Maud always calls it, we're sharing our horizons. So we're starting to see the world through the eyes of the others. I think I would just open that one.
Yeah, exactly. And then we transport the table upstairs? No. No, the table should stay upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as well, but we still. So we're trying to just like make a map about the ingredients that we're going to cook with today, and just as an exercise to understand like the distances that all of our ingredients are like traveling.
Encounters, especially random encounters, bring us like through sudden moments where we get in touch with other people, strangers with different opinions. And this is something that I personally do believe that the world and our cities do need.
There is this brown lentil butter, and this you can do for the potatoes and beets over there. Take her out! Why this girl not?
This evening is actually the first connection we're really making here. So we're here until next Sunday. Tomorrow will be rendezvous, and then we will also be exploring the space and playing with the nomadic infrastructure.
Thank you all for helping so much for preparing all these meals. And if you like to pay like a bit more for your next beer, just like to support this great farm, which we supported in the morning, just feel free to add a few euros to your next beer maybe.
We come on spaces, we try to understand them, we try to deal with them, we try to intervene in them. But for us, our home is this structure is that we're carrying with us. Our conversation, this culture, our mindset, and our tools that we carry with us.